Welcome to the Creating Wealth Show with Jason Hartman. You're about to learn a new slant on investing, some exciting techniques, and fresh new approaches to the world's most historically proven asset class that will enable you to create more wealth and freedom than you ever thought possible. Jason is a genuine self-made multimillionaire who's actually been there and done it. He's a successful investor, lender, developer, and entrepreneur who's owned properties in 11 states, had hundreds of tenants, and been involved in thousands of real estate transactions. This program will help you follow in Jason's footsteps on the road to your financial independence day. You really can do it. And now, here's your host, Jason Hartman, with the complete solution for real estate investors.
Welcome to episode 1354, and Merry Christmas. So today we will do a little bit of a special episode, a little bit of a Christmas gift. This is a gift that was given to me when I was 17 years old. It came from Denis Waitley, but he was not the originator. Denis Waitley was originally on our show as episode number 150 a long time ago. There's a lot of dispute about where this came from, but I always thought it was beautiful. I always thought it had very good advice. You know, sometimes you teach what you need to learn most, and I think that definitely applies to this poem that I'm going to share with you, and you may have heard it before. So there's a lot of debate about who the author is. There has been litigation over this great little piece over the years as to who owns the copyright, and I guess nobody owns the copyright. That's my understanding. So, the possible author of it tried to copyright it, or did copyright it originally in 1927, but then that copyright, I guess, was not upheld by the courts. I don't know. That's complicated. This area of the law is very complex stuff. But there's even rumor that this was originally on I believe, an English church a couple centuries ago. So I don't know where it really came from. I'm not sure anybody really does. Maybe it was Max Ehrman, the possible author from Terre Haute, Indiana. I don't know. You can look it up, do your research on it if you wish, but it is a great little piece. It's been reprinted many times. There are lots of things online that offer printable versions of this. We'll put a link to what I think is a really good one. You might want to print it out and use it for yourself and share it with other people. It's called Desiderata. And what that means is, in Latin, it means things desired. Desiderata, the translation in Latin, is things desired. And as we all know, Latin is no longer a spoken language, but it is used a lot in law and medicine and things like that. So there you go. Anyway, I'll just read it to you, and I hope you enjoy it. And it'll be my Christmas gift to you, not originally from me, of course, but I thought it was very profound. And it says, "Go placidly amid the noise and the haste. Remember what peace there may be in silence. As far as possible, without surrender, be on good terms with all persons. Speak your truth quietly and clearly, and listen to others, even the dull and the ignorant. They too have their story. Avoid loud and aggressive persons. They are vexatious to the spirit. If you compare yourself with others, you may become vain or bitter, for always there will be greater and lesser persons than yourself. Enjoy your achievements as well as your plans. Keep interested in your own career, however humble. It is a real possession in the changing fortunes of time. Exercise cautions in your business affairs. The world is full of trickery. But let this not blind you to what virtue there is. Many persons strive for high ideals, and everywhere life is full of heroism. Be yourself, especially do not feign affection. Neither be cynical about love, for in the face of all aridity and disenchantment, it is as perennial as the grass. Take kindly the counsel of the years, gracefully surrendering the things of youth. Nurture strength of the spirit to shield you in sudden misfortune. But do not distress yourself with dark imaginings. Many fears are born of fatigue and loneliness. Beyond wholesome discipline, be gentle with yourself. You are a child of the universe, no less than the trees and the stars, you have a right to be here too. And whether or not it is clear to you, no doubt the universe is unfolding as it should. Therefore, be at peace with God, whatever you conceive him to be. And whatever your labors and aspirations in the noisy confusion of life, keep peace in your soul, with all its sham, drudgery, and broken dreams. It's still a beautiful world. Be cheerful, strive to be happy. Isn't that great? I really loved that when I first heard Denis Waitley read it, so I thought I'd share it with you. That is Desiderata, potentially by Max Ehrmann, 1927. But again, there is some dispute about that, so we do not know for sure. But one of the lines I really like there is the part where it says, "Beyond a wholesome discipline, be gentle with yourself. You are a child of the universe, no less than the trees and the stars. You have a right to be here." And that's so interesting when you hear all of this really crazy ideology from the radical left. They act as though we do not have a right to be here, that humans do not have a right to be here. Somehow, everything else has a right to be here, except people. It's a crazy idea. Everyone has their contribution to make. You have a right to be here too. Anyway, I just think that is a great poem. It just sums up so much of life, and it is wonderful. So, Desiderata, go check it out. In the show notes at jasonhartman.com, you will find a link to this, to what I think is one of the better printable versions of it. So go check that out at jasonhartman.com. I think tomorrow we'll do that story about the economy of the Arctic Circle, which is pretty interesting. I know we didn't get time to do that today, but until then, Merry Christmas, and we will talk to you tomorrow.